Jeg heter Angelina Jordan. Jeg er 7 år. Jeg kommer fra Oslo. Jeg skal synge en sang som heter Sometimes I wish I'd never been born and
Angelina Jordan once astonished millions of global audiences with her haunting vow never to wear shoes onto the stage until all children in the world have shoes to wear. But behind those bare feet lies an old soul torn apart by solitude, traumatic losses, and the terrifying pressure of the stage lights from an overly young age. Why did an international-reaching star with $1 million contract suddenly choose to let go of everything to step into a solitary battle? Today, we will uncover the entire truth behind this journey, full of tragedies, tears, and rebellion. Angelina Jordan Astar was born on January 10, 2006, in the capital Oslo, Norway, into a family carrying multicultural blood, consisting of an Iranian-origin Norwegian mother and receiving direct artistic education from her maternal grandmother Mary Zamani, a famous poet and visual artist. By the period of 2009, when she had just stepped into her 3rd year of age, her personal musical orientation formed clearly as Angelina Jordan began recreating musical works belonging to the classic jazz and blues genres from historical icons like Billie Holiday and Frank Sinatra, instead of approaching children's music or contemporary commercial pop music. The process of developing her aptitude was systematically invested by her family through the formal education system. She studied at the Oslo Waldorf School, then continued to hone vocal expertise musical instruments, including piano, violin, guitar, and flute, along with songwriting and painting skills at the Oslo Academy of Music and Performing Arts. The first professional turning point was recorded when she participated in performing at a local community festival at the age of 5. In February 2014, Angelina Jordan registered to participate in the audition round of the reality television program Norway's Got Talent's 6th season at the age of 7. On the live stage, she performed the classic jazz song Gloomy Sunday with the characteristic style of previous decades. This performance immediately created a wave of widespread debate and admiration within the Nordic media circles. Aftenposten newspaper published an article analyzing in detail the phenomenon of a voice possessing a classical timbre far surpassing primary school age, appearing on national television waves, at that time attracting millions of reach views. The attraction from subsequent contest rounds, including the songs Summertime and My Baby Just Cares for Me, helped Angelina Jordan break a long-standing record to become the youngest contestant, winning the championship position in the broadcast history of the program. Television viewership ratings recorded a sudden growth level. In mainstream interview news reports after the contest, when asked about the motivation for pursuing the professional music path from a very early age, Angelina Jordan stated through public mass media, "Music to me is the most natural communication method to interpret deep emotional layers that ordinary language cannot fully convey." Parallel with her performance career, her personal social and cultural activities were also recorded through official published documents. In 2015, at the age of 9, Angelina Jordan officially launched a children's photo book titled Between Two Hearts, released by a local publisher, thereby establishing the record of Norway's youngest author to publish a literary book. The content of the work reflects messages about compassion and sharing within the community associated with the real-life story taking place in 2012, when she met a homeless child in a Middle Eastern country, and on her own decided to take off her shoes to give back as a gift. This event formed her fixed performance principle, refusing to wear shoes on all public stages until the living conditions of all children in the world are fully guaranteed. It was the combination of a methodical artistic education foundation, steadfast personal courage, along with the attraction from her hometown stage that created a perfect launching pad for her to reach out to the open sea. When the Nordic market could no longer limit that artistic potential, a much more prestigious and fierce arena across the other side of the ocean, was ready to welcome her outburst. Shining in America. In January 2020, Angelina Jordan participated in the second season of the reality television program America's Got Talent, The Champions, in the U.S. On the stage, gathering the best champions and talents from Global Got Talent versions, the then 13-year-old young lady chose to perform a completely new arrangement of the song Bohemian Rhapsody by the legendary band Queen. This performance immediately created an international media fever, causing Judge Heidi Klum to press the golden buzzer to directly send her straight into the finals, while receiving public praise from the official social network page of the Queen band. Even though not winning the final victory at the contest, the effect from the stage broadcast on American television brought Angelina Jordan's name into a completely new orbit, with tens of millions of views and the hunting after from major record labels in the U.S. Sharing about the decision not to hastily sign a contract right after becoming famous, she stated through official interview documents, "From the early days starting my career, I received many contract signing invitations, but my family and I decided to patiently wait for the appropriate timing to fully develop my talent." This meticulous preparation lasted throughout many years, as she quietly composed trained piano and guitar playing skills and perfected her personal musical mindset in Los Angeles, where she moved to live starting from 2018. By August 2020, through her family management representative, official information was announced about the fact that Angelina Jordan put pen to paper to sign an exclusive contract with the prestigious record label Republic Records, a unit owned by Universal Music Group. Joining the recording label, gathering many world top-tier stars, marked an important professional turning point in the transformation journey from a social media phenomenon into an international recording artist. The chief executive officer of the record label quickly recognized her special potential and artistic vision right from the very first test recordings in the studio. Marking her official debut under the new roof on November 6, 2020, she released her debut single named Million Miles. The song is a piano ballad carrying deep emotional depth, co-written by Angelina Jordan herself, combined with the Grammy-winning producer duo Stargate. American Songwriter magazine published an article analyzing in detail the birth process of the work, quoting the female singer's share about the true meaning behind the melodies. This song talks about the pain when losing someone you truly love. It is very personal, because before writing, I had never experienced such a deep loss feeling, and the recording process in the studio felt like a true emotional release when all inner thoughts were fully portrayed. At the same time, behind the glamour of the million-dollar contract and brilliant strides in America, another silent storm was about to strike the young girl's life. When the global pandemic exploded, freezing all live stages, Angelina Jordan not only had to fight against career disruption, but also fell into the whirlpool of deep traumatic losses in the family and the suffocating pressure of early fame. The pandemic and pain. The outbreak and widespread escalation of the global pandemic during the period from 2021 onwards abruptly created a profound involuntary standstill for the entire live performance industry worldwide, thereby posing completely unprecedented challenges for young artists who are right on the verge of expanding their international music careers. The prolonged long-term closure of music venues and concert stages forced Angelina Jordan to confront a severely difficult problem regarding how to maintain a close, continuous connection with her audience, thus demanding that she swiftly adapt to the online music production environment and a myriad of digital platforms instead of being able to perform live directly in front of tens of thousands of spectators across many different countries. Running parallel with these disruptions, originating from the general societal context, the deeply personal life of the young female singer also had to endure heavily burdensome mental testing phases driven by painful traumatic losses within her family circle. The sudden heartbreaking departure of her beloved grandfather, who had once played the vital role of a rock-solid spiritual anchor and served as a monumental source of artistic inspiration. Ever since her early childhood dealt a devastatingly strong blow to her fragile teenage psychology. The pressure of fame from a too early age also carried mental consequences when she stepped into a turbulent teenage phase. Constant scrutiny from online public opinion, the lonely feeling behind the glamour of large stages, and strict expectations from the public sometimes pushed her into a prolonged stress state. Sharing about this period on Billboard magazine, she once confided frankly about the importance of protecting mental health. Sometimes stepping out into the light too early makes you feel overwhelmed and lonely. But the most important thing is that you must learn to step back one step to nurture the soul, let go of toxic expectations, and find back balance for yourself. Aiming to seek a more professional, healthy, and free artistic development space, Angelina Jordan decided to move to live in the state of California, US, where the vibrant music industry concentrated that had inspired her for many years. Changing her living environment helped her access world-leading music producers while maintaining a strict principle regarding clearly separating personal life from the pressure of the stage lights. She actively participated in campaigns raising awareness about mental health for youth, encouraging fans facing difficulties not to fear vulnerability or weakness. The result of the maturation process through storms and that deep contemplation is her debut studio album titled Old Enough, officially released in 2023. The work consists of 6 main songs marking a complete transformation from the image of a child music prodigy into an independent singer-songwriter with rich inner depth. Through the compositions in the album, she directly conveys messages about love loss, the self-discovery process, and resilience to overcome adversity, to rise up in life. Music critics evaluated Old Enough as an important artistic milestone, affirming the talent of a vocalist who knows how to turn real-life injuries and incidents into artistic material with strong, moving power. Right at the moment when she seemingly found peace to continue walking on the musical path, a shocking legal storm, along with unannounced backstage tragedies in her home country of Norway, suddenly struck. An intense legal dispute with the national television station and imminent life-threatening dangers were about to push her into the harshest challenge in her entire career. Tragedy and lawsuit. Entering the very first months of the year 2025, right at a time when her international music career was progressing steadily along a stable developmental path within the competitive U.S. music market, Angelina Jordan found herself unexpectedly and deeply entangled within an entirely unprecedented, tumultuous media storm alongside a severe legal dispute back in her home country of Norway. In the initial stages, she had been officially announced by the show's organizers as one of the absolute brightest, most anticipated candidates stepping forward to compete in the prestigious Melody Grand Prix, the high-stakes national television program specifically responsible for selecting the most exceptional representative to perform on Europe's largest and most magnificent music stage, the Eurovision Song Contest. The participation of a global star who once left a deep mark in the US was expected to be a highlight, attracting a huge audience amount for that entire season. Just a few days before the official announcement time of the live performing artist lineup, the situation turned around abruptly when the female singer's management crew sent a close call withdrawal notice. This last-minute withdrawal decision caused serious disruption to the production plan, stage design, and broadcasting schedule of Norway's national television station. Explaining the causes leading to this sudden cancellation decision, the legal representative side stated that the female singer was forced to face emergency situations related to personal security, including serious threats directly affecting life safety, while bearing great pressure from the widespread wildfire natural disaster in the Los Angeles area where she was residing. The sudden absence and cancellation of the performance commitment met with harsh reactions from the national television organizers because large budgets had been previously dispersed for technical preparation, exclusive high-end costume design in the US, and international travel costs. Facing the arising financial loss situation, the organizing unit requested the female artist's management company to refund the entire amount of previously advanced costs. VG newspaper published a series of articles analyzing the incident in detail, revealing a reimbursement request invoice valued up to over 130,000 Norwegian kroner, pushing the incident beyond the scope of a normal artistic schedule change to become an intense legal dispute. Facing financial pressures and pressure from media public opinion, the senior lawyer team representing Angelina Jordan issued an official response to protect legitimate rights for the young female singer. The legal representative emphasized in statements sent to the media circles that our absolute priority in that crisis circumstance has always been physical safety and complete protection for the artist's mental health against force majeure risks beyond control. The female singer's side resolutely defended her independent stance, affirming that no official contractual bindings were violated while refusing to make concessions before compensation demands that did not reflect the true nature of the incident. The simmering legal dispute dragged on through many months, with closed-door working sessions between relevant parties, attracting close tracking from Nordic entertainment media. Until September 2025, an official turning point concluded the entire incident when Norway's national television station made a concession decision officially dropping all legal requirements and canceling the previous reimbursement claim in order to show respect towards the young female artist's career. Overcoming all harsh pressures of the entertainment industry, Angelina Jordan underwent a spectacular transformation, deciding to shake off all bindings to hold her own destiny with her own hands. From the stopover of controversy, a completely autonomous, independent era mastering her career fully officially opened. Mastering her own career. Closing the legal storms and tense media pressures at the end of 2025, Angelina Jordan officially stepped into a completely new chapter in her music career in the capacity of an independent artist. The decision to move away from strict bindings from major traditional record labels opened up absolute autonomy for the young female singer in creating, producing, and releasing music products, carrying a strong personal imprint without having to suffer any commercial interference from the outside. This strategic shift allows her to fully hold ownership of her own work copyrights, a rare but courageous step for a young artist maturing from reality television programs. During the independent operation phase from late 2025 until now, she quickly affirmed superior music production capability through directly participating in mixing arrangement and lyric writing steps. Her new compositions continue to explore inner depth, combining traditional classic jazz materials and contemporary vibes, directly reflecting her resilient growth process after the harsh challenges of the entertainment industry. Besides releasing independent products, helps her have full decision-making power over visual imagery and artistic messages, continuing to set music from poems of her grandmother, Mary Zamani, to create a musical space imbued with family identity. During the process of implementing these projects, she had the opportunity to collaborate with world-famous music producer Toby Gad, who used to stand behind classic hits of top stars like Beyoncé or John Legend. The combination of modern musical thinking and a deep, warm, experienced voice created breakthrough arrangements, helping new works receive a warm reception from the loyal fan community, as well as professional critics. Living and building a career in California, State U.S. Angelina Jordan currently maintains a balanced rhythm of life between artistic creation work and strictly protecting personal privacy before the scrutiny of social media. She proactively limits appearing on unnecessary online platforms, spending more time on cultivating knowledge, learning new musical instruments, and seeking inspiration from nature. This private and positive lifestyle helps her firmly protect mental health, staying far away from traps and toxic pressures that once threatened the careers of numerous child stars before her. Beside music activities, she continues to dedicate most of her passion to volunteer works and social activities carrying deep humanistic meaning. Directly participating in campaigns raising awareness about mental health for youth, she frequently shares personal experiences regarding facing loneliness, fear, and growing up pressures before the public. Through music and community forums, she conveys a powerful message that vulnerability is not a weakness, but the very root of inner strength and empathy. The habit of performing with bare feet on all large and small stages is still maintained by her as a reminder to never forget the childhood promise given to disadvantaged children globally. Looking back at the journey from a 7-year-old girl causing a shock on the Nordic stage up to a resilient independent artist in the US market, Angelina Jordan has proved that true glamour does not come from titles or million-dollar contracts, but is built from steadfast will, courage facing adversity, and a pure love dedicated to art. Stepping into her 20s with a completely independent position, she continues to rise as a powerful inspirational symbol for the young artist generation, ready to write down the next brilliant chapters by the exact voice and courage of a true artistic soul. If you feel impressed with the emotional story and strong rising journey of Angelina Jordan, do not hesitate to share this video to friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the next attractive artist, biographies, and backstage stories. Hello, and see you again, you guys, in the next videos.